So you clicked on this video because you want your PC to run at its best. Well, I'm here to help you out with that, and I'm going to show you roughly 15 different things you can do to make your PC run at its best. I'm going to try to cover a few new things, well, more than a few new things that I have not covered. I do a lot of videos like this, and a lot of them do roughly cover the same things, with a few of the videos having roughly one or two new settings. This one, I'm going to try and get mostly new settings, and let's get right into this video. Starting at number one, I want to talk about Gear Up. Now, Fortnite is a huge game ping related, meaning if you don't have good ping, you're more than likely not going to be crazy good at the game, and everybody else with low ping is going to have a crazy advantage over you. Now, I'm going to talk about Gear Up Booster. Now, this is the only app you should be using for ping as of right now. Exalag is making it so you can't load into matches. It's causing spikes. Everybody's having a problem with Exalag, so Gear Up Booster has no problems. Runs perfectly fine, brings my ping from 20 to 0, and on Central it brings it from roughly 60 in-game to around 30 to 40s. Brings it down by around 20%. It's hard to go down on a whole different server than it is in your own main server, but yeah, I highly recommend trying this out completely for free with the link in the description, and the link will also be pinned in the comment section. So go ahead, download that, give it a shot, let me know if you like it. Also, I'm doing a giveaway. I know you can see my V-Bucks right above this Gear Up thing with 21,820 V-Bucks, and I'll get it restocked if needed. For everybody that joins my Discord and sends proof of them downloading Gear Up, I'll be entering you one entry into the giveaway. I'll be doing this giveaway within roughly a week after this video's upload, and it will be announced in my Discord as well. So stay tuned, make sure you do this, show me that you downloaded Gear Up, and good luck to all of you guys that do enter. Now let's move on to the next tweaks. Now, moving on to the next tweaks, this will make you do have to close Fortnite, is what I'm trying to say. So closing Fortnite, moving on to Epic Games Launcher, right? Fortnite has to be closed for this, and I'll show you why. When you go to library, it will not allow you to click these three dots and go to the settings. Now, I've covered this multiple times, but I'm going to go ahead and go over this again. You click these three dots, you click options, yours should look just like this. I don't care what anybody else says, promise you these are the best settings. You don't need high resolution textures. It's going to cause FPS problems, delay problems. Direct 12 shaders, don't need. It's going to cause problems, especially if you don't use Direct 12. A whole bunch of settings are just gone now, right? Fortnite saved the world. If you play it, sure, keep it. But if you don't play it, get rid of it. Frees up some space. Pre-downloaded stream assets. Go ahead, check that off and hit apply. Now let's move on to the next tweak. For the next tweak, you'll have to click this Windows key and then search settings, which I'm already in it. It's right here. Just click that. It'll open up like this. When you get here, go to the search thing and go to mouse settings. Now, once you're in mouse settings, scroll down to additional mouse settings. This little window thingy, or whatever you want to call it, will pop up. Click pointers, right? Pointer options, right? Pointer, it says it goes buttons, pointers, pointer options. So it's a third options. And you want to turn off enhanced pointer precision. This is only for my keyboard and mouse players. If you are on controller, sure, keep that on. But if you do play other games, this is mouse acceleration. I've talked about this multiple times in other videos. Enhanced pointer precision needs to be checked off. Click apply. Let it load for a second. I don't even know why it's loading, and click OK. For this next tweak, it actually takes place in your settings again. You go over here, click gaming, go to game mode, and make sure that this is checked on. It's on by default, so more than likely you're already going to have it on, and you want this on. You can read what it says right here. Go ahead, have this checked off. Also, I recommend clicking game bar, which is in the same settings, and having game bar, turned on by your controller off. I am on Windows 11. This is all I can see for the game bar settings, so have that off. Moving on, right here, also in the game settings right here, graphics, Fortnite, you want this set to high performance. And if Fortnite is not popping up for you, go ahead and launch to the game. Once the game is fully open and running, go back into the settings, come right here, and it should show up. Click options and high performance and click save. That is it. For this next tweak, you have to go to this little search thing down here, or click the Windows key, click right here, and you're going to search adjust the appearance, and it should auto search, and it should be right here. Click custom, and these are the only things you need checked off. More than likely you're going to have a bunch of these checked off, but only check off these two right here. Show thumbnails instead of icons, smooth edges of screen fonts, and then click apply and OK. It should load for a second, and then it'll be good. You know if it worked is if when you drag your thing around, it just looks like a white box instead of the whole tab actually being dragged around. And then click apply and OK. Now, for moving on to another one, it is in your settings again. I've already showed you how to go here. Just go here, power. I am on Windows 11 once again, and you go to power and battery, whatever that just said, and then right here, power mode, best for performance. Now, this could cause a little bit of heating, it will change your temps a little bit, so make sure you're watching that. And if you have problems, just go ahead, turn this right back to where it was. I'm sure many other YouTubers have talked about this as well, and they've said the exact same thing. They don't want your PC catching on fire and burning your house down, so make sure you try this out. Best for performance. More than likely your PC will be fine, but if this isn't good, go ahead and put it right back on balanced, and that is how you do that for Windows 11. If you need to know how to do it for Windows 10, unfortunately I'm not on Windows 10. There's other people out there that do videos on this, so you can always check that as well. But let's go ahead and move on. Moving on to the next tweak, we're going to go ahead and go to settings once again. we're going to look up startup apps. Now, this is a big one because when you load up your PC, a lot of things could be running in the background and you'd have no clue, which this is where you would go to turn them all off. Now, only have on what you use. If you don't know what it is, just leave it on, right? But unless it's causing crazy problems, which I'll show you how to check that here in a second. So Microsoft Teams, I have off. All this stuff I have off. Epic Games Launcher, I can open by myself. The only thing I have set to auto start is Discord because I automatically open that. And then the stuff for my keyboard and mouse, which would be the Razer stuff, which I just factory reset my PC not too long ago, so I don't even have Razer installed, and then SteelSeries.gg. So that is it. That's all I have set to auto open. All the rest, do as you please, but make sure you have all the stuff you're not using turned off so it's just not running in the background. Another way you can do this is if you go here, go to Task Manager, pull up the Task Manager. Let me full screen this. You could see everything that's running, right? Not only that, if you go here, here's another spot to see everything that's running. But here you go for startup apps. You click this little clock right here, or whatever the hell you want to call that. Startup apps. You can see everything that's enabled and disabled here for startup. See, I only have, Discord, and that's about it. Security, healthy, tray, whatever, enabled, sure. All this stuff, just random stuff, right? Disabled, whatever you don't want on, don't have on. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, so for another thing is you go into your settings once again. I've already talked about how to open this. Go to system and then you click notifications. Oh, sorry, that's not it. Third one down. Click notifications should be off. Now, if you want your notifications on, which you've no reason to have them on, unless, I don't know, you just happen to want them on, you can go ahead and, really check what you want off. But I highly recommend just having notifications off. You really don't need that. You know what I'm saying? So just have notifications off, right? Trust me, it'll do a lot better for you than anything else. Now for this next one, this is a big one for people that use 2 monitors. Now I've talked about this multiple times in other videos, but you go to Chrome, right? If you use Chrome or whatever it is, it's roughly the same thing for everything. Well, for my Chrome users, go here, go to settings, go down to system and hardware acceleration. You want this off. Now, not only for this, there's also in Discord. Here's my Discord. Go down here. Advanced hardware acceleration turned off. Make sure both these are off. Your Discord might have a quick little restart and you're good. So make sure you have Chrome off for hardware acceleration and Discord. And everywhere you see hardware acceleration, make sure you have it off. You don't need hardware acceleration. It's just going to cause more problems and it's just not really good. All right, let's move on to the next few things we could talk about. Okay, so for this next thing, this is actually in my Discord. This is the Discord where you would post the pictures of you installing GearUp. Literally anywhere. You can do it in off-topic, general chat. I'll add you in. And yeah, I'm also going to announce it in my Discord once again. But you go, I'll scroll up a little bit, everything you need from YouTube. Now, there's the GearUp link, there's my YouTube channel, Filterkeys, pretty much everything I talk about. And there's 2 things in here that I'm going to talk about. One being Filterkeys, and this is where you install it, and one being timer resolution. Now, we're going to use this little white box as an example for timer res. Yours will not look like this. But when you open up timer resolution, here, let me click the link, visit site. So it'll look like this. You scroll down, it's not this download. Do not click that. It's actually this gray one. You'll click download, right? And once it's downloaded, you'll have this little white box pop up. And you click maximum until yours says 500, right? Really easy to do. If you're confused still, I have other videos talking about it. I don't feel like going through the whole process as I do not use this anymore. I have a pretty decent PC, and that's more for like people with lower end PCs that want a little bit more or a little bit less input delay. Sorry, a little bit less input delay. Now we're also going to talk about Filterkeys. Filterkeys is the exact same thing. Both links are right here. Scroll down. It is the second zip. Now what Filterkeys does is when it pops up, it looks like this. Now I have many videos talking about the best settings. Now we're going to use this little box here as an example. So for the first one, ignore under should be 0. And then underneath that should be 150 where this 200 is. And then 125. Now everything else you need is on, confirm activation, and save to registry, apply OK. If you're still confused, I got many other videos about this as well. I don't feel like installing this. I have a Apex Pro Mini, meaning I have rapid triggers, and it does the same thing Filterkeys does. I just don't feel like having these extra downloads on my computer. But if you're confused, I have other videos where I do just download it for the video. Just this one I'm trying to make quick. No need for it if you do have a Apex Pro Mini. Now that we're on the topic of software, I don't have my mouse software installed. I just factory reset my PC. Not very professional of me to talk about all this stuff and just not have the stuff ready, but basically you want your mouse set to 1000 polling rate. So if you're confused on that, look up a video on how to set your mouse to 1000 polling rate through the software, and that will give you the least amount of delay you can have for your mouse and gameplay. It'll feel much better on that 1000 polling rate. Even if you can do 2000, 1000 is the way to go, especially for on a wireless mouse. The wireless mouse will die faster on 2000, but Yeah, so make sure you do that, and then make sure you're playing either 800 DPI or 1600 DPI. A lot of pros are switching between the two, but 1600 is more like my choice, but it's completely up to you at the end of the day. 800 or 1600. Moving on to the next tweak, it is actually in your settings once again, and you go up here and you can just search storage. Go to storage settings, take you right to where I am in this setting right here, storage sense. Now what this does is it's always running in the background, trying to clean up your PC, but something always running in the background when you're trying to play a game is not really the best for your computer. So make sure you have this checked off like I just did, and boom, that is exactly what you want. You want it off. If you want it to, if you want to have it on because you're weird, you want your PC always clean up, not weird, but you just like your PC being clean, sure. But once again, it's one of these settings that, you know, it's really up to you at the end of the day. But what I'm saying is having it off will help you tremendously through FPS and everything like that. So do have this off. And also, I recommend cleaning out your computer. Go ahead and give it a quick little cleanup. I've talked about many ways to do this as well. I have a command also in my Discord that you can just install. I have videos on that too. I have one actually posted a few days ago. Just scroll through my videos if you'd like to. But it's not really that important, cleaning up your PC as of right now. If it is extremely backed up and you would like to know how to do it, you can join the Discord, ask me, or go ahead and scroll through my videos. I got quite a few videos talking about how to clean out your PC pretty well. Okay, for the next setting, we're actually going to go into the settings once again. Now, this is one of the last settings I'll talk about in the settings. That's a lot of settings that I said. But anyways, you go to System, right? Go to Display, scroll down. This is for Windows 11. Go to Graphics, change default graphics settings, and this setting right up here, Hardware Accelerated GPU Scheduling. Make sure you have that off. You do not want that on, so go ahead and check that off, and let's move on to the next tweak. For this next setting, you'll actually go into the Registry Editor. So in order to get this, you just click this, search Registry Editor. It looks like this where my mouse is, and then this will pop up. And now what you click is you click this tab right here. It's the third one, and then you go down here, and you click System, and then you click Control Set, then you click Control, and you scroll down until you find this one that's highlighted, Priority Control. And it'll come up with this, and you click this right here, and then you change this number right here to 16 and hit OK. Now for the last thing I'm going to talk about is actually my Nvidia settings. Now I talk about my Nvidia settings a lot. This is why I saved it for last. I feel like a lot of you guys do already know my Nvidia settings, but a lot of you new people do not. So let's go ahead and hop right into my Nvidia settings, and yeah, I'll show you these. So as soon as you open it, we'll go ahead and start here. Adjust desktop size position. Make sure you're on full screen. Make sure you have your resolution set up right down here, and you're good. Make sure it's also the monitor that you play on. Anyways, from there, you go to Manage 3D Settings up here. And if you don't have this option, go to Adjust Image, and make sure you have yours looking like this. In order to put it like this is actually, if you're, let's just say yours looks like this, right? Boom, which is how it usually looks if you just get your computer. So you click this middle option is what you want. But anyways, click this, drag this down to performance, click this middle option and hit take me there. And you obviously hit apply. These settings right here, I'll scroll down slowly, are exactly what you need. So go ahead and copy these. If you have any questions about those, go ahead and ask them in my Discord down below. And yeah, so that is it. There's a few settings that I went through here today. I'm hitting no, I didn't really change anything, but a few things I went through here today. Now, I also want to say this. A lot of you guys have been saying a lot of my videos have the exact same stuff. Yes, I still have a small community, and the reason I do a lot of the same settings and switch it up ever so slightly is because a lot of the settings are confusing and hard to follow. And when I have a small community, I kind of just want to keep it basic, right? I'm reaching out to a lot of people that don't know a lot of things, and I want to keep it basic. There's still a lot I could have covered, but there's a lot I didn't cover. As you know, I wanted to make this video quick, not as hard to follow, easy to do, you know, and there's a few settings in here I did switch up for you guys to try some new things out. Now, there's still a lot of things I could have covered, so if you do want that, let me know in the comments, and I hope this video did help you. But yeah, and in the future, I'll try to add some new settings, and I know a lot of my videos, they're more intended for newer audience, newer people, and a few settings in there for my returning viewers, and then my content videos are for my returning viewers as well, but sorry if that annoys you, that some of my videos are kind of repetitive, but anyways, I still thank you guys all for the support you guys do give me. You guys give me the most support, more than I could have ever asked for. I didn't expect to make it where I'm at now, and I'm still a very small creator, and I thank you guys so much. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it and you want to help out a friend, make sure you share it to a friend, subscribe, comment down below your favorite color, and if it's my favorite too, I'll make sure to heart it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, like I said, already said, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.